As today is Holocaust Memorial Day, I am reading In My Pocket by Dorrith M. Illustrated by Gerald Fitzgerald. At the age of 7, Dorrith was one of almost 10,000 children, most of whom were Jewish, sent to the United Kingdom before World War II began. She was given a place on a Kindertransporter out of Nazi Europe. Sadly, many of the children were never to see their parents again. Hardly anyone on the boat ate breakfast that morning. It was 1939. It was July, and we were on a boat full of children escaping from danger. Back at the Hamburg train station, a train had been waiting to take us to Holland to the boat. Mutti and Fatty told me the boat would take us to a new life. All the parents cried. We cried too. One little girl cried loudest of all when she dropped her toy dog. It lay on the tracks. A man rescued the dog. He called "Catch" as he threw it to her. Right after she caught it, the train began to move. The girl stopped crying and clutched her dog, and she waved goodbye to the man. At last, the train stopped. A big boy said we were in Holland. We sat in a green field and ate cheese sandwiches. We sang songs to the Dutch people who helped us. One song was about a mermaid. They gave us milk and chocolate. Soon we were on our way again. On the boat, it was strange sleeping without our parents. Only brothers and sisters knew anyone. In the night, some children got lost. They left their cabins to look for the bathrooms and could not remember their way back. Then it was time to leave the boat. We wore name tags around our necks. There was a wooden bridge. Looking through the slats at the sea made me dizzy. I didn't want to move, but everyone behind pushed me. I shut my eyes and held the rail. I shuffled forward with my eyes closed. At last, my feet touched the ground. That's when I started to cry. A train stood ready. Someone said it was a British train taking us to London. Many people were there. Some children had friends or family to meet them. Others looked around for help. There were men with cameras and people holding photographs. Those people had promised to take children into their homes. The children would be part of their families until they could be with their parents again. A man and a woman looked at a photograph. The wife touched her husband's arm. "Look," she said, "the child we picked. The girl with the red ribbon and the big dog." That's how they found me. A man with them spoke German. He said, "Willkommen schon, Kind." All I could say in English was, "I have a handkerchief in my pocket." That's how I began to teach myself. Whenever I learned a new word, I put it in the same sentence. I have a dog in my pocket. I have a house in my pocket. I have a teacher in my pocket. The man and woman came from Scotland. Everything there was different. In Germany, I sat on a little seat on my father's bike. In Edinburgh, where they lived, there was a car and I had a real dog. In Germany, I couldn't play with the children in our street because I was Jewish. Now I play with my new Scottish friends. Soon I was calling the woman and man Mummy and Daddy. After all, I call my real parents Mutti and Fatty. I got a letter from Mutti and Fatty. "We miss you so much. Remember to be good. And don't forget to write to us. This morning we picked mushrooms and thought about you. We hope to be with you very soon." I hope so too. I put Mutti and Fatty's letter in my pocket. I kept it and read it every day, even after the war began. Dorrith was never to see her parents again. Her parents, Hans and Trude Oppenheim, were deported to Theresienstadt on the 17th of June 1943. On the 12th of October 1944, they were deported to Auschwitz, from where they never returned.